People can hear me now, and then they can hear you now too.
Oh, we're already live. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Here's the thing we use for Nintendo Direct. I wonder if that'll work for. Okay.
Damn. Damn.
Damn, son.
Damn. Alrighty. Let's get this ready. I'm opening up my Silk Song pre-write. This is the time.
Do it. Curse us. Curse us all.
Let's see. Let's look at the edit history. When did I first? Yes.
Damn,
literally. Well, that's incredible. Yeah, people were saying that there's one of these the same time last year. That's when I wrote this story the first time, was last year.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
I'll Photoshop because you get other screenshots here.
Here. All right, chat. I can see you.
I can smell you. Terry keeps getting YouTube recommendations for Nintendogs plus cats because of us. How much Nintendogs plus cats content can there possibly be?
So there's a huge subculture that is just super into Nintendogs plus cats. Still going to this day.
Oh. It's nice of you to not yell at me for turning my camera on, but I should. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, we're good. We're getting there. We got 8 minutes. I got to get I'm worried about getting the video in here, which I'm doing right now. Let's do that.
I'm opening up a shell.
Display capture. Let's do window capture.
It would be nice if I could quickly change our hero stories. Let's do that. Well, very nice, Jeff.
That look good?
Looks fantastic, dude.
I like the Indie World aesthetic. It looks like a birthday cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I mean? Yeah, with the funfetti.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, sprinkles and the white icing. Yeah.
I get you. I buy what you're selling.
Hello, everybody. This is us covering the Indie World from Nintendo. It's going to be 20 minutes. It's going to have video games. I'm expecting Super Mario Odyssey 2, Metroid Prime 5.
I'm skipping 4. That's just been nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
Nothing but trouble.
4 is a new bad luck number. We're going straight to 5. We're going to get Star Tropics 2 just for Mike.
Oh, wow. Like, seriously, like why not just find one of these indie developers that makes a decent top-down action adventure game, which there's like a zillion of. Get the people who did the Sparklight, although that one too, but whatever. Just sure, make Star Tropics 2 or remake Star Tropics.
Yes, it would make you happy.
Here's
and they're
$1 million.
That's not their business.
I don't know.
Here's $1 million.
How much does it cost? I don't know.
That seems about right.
So whatever. I mean, look, you go into the chat right now, and it's just people spamming Silk Song, and other things, but mostly Silk Song. It's like you gotta know, but it's Nintendo. Who knows?
I mean, if Silk Song's not ready, they're not. It's not their fault. I mean, what can they do?
Well,
so it's Nintendo's.
It's I agree. It's I want to agree, but gosh, I played that game, Jeff, at E3 2019. I don't. And again, it's it's a sequel to Hollow Knight. Not that that's easy, but the road is clear. The road is clear.
Sequel button in Unreal Engine.
The sequel button. I don't know. There must be something they can show us, even if it's just a show that says 2022 and here's some new footage finally. But whatever. What does that ultimately do for me?
That's fair. I don't know. I guess I wonder, like, a lot of these teams don't do that, and I guess there's probably a reason. And it's probably just like it's a lot of work that would distract them from finishing the game, and they're like, people know it's coming, but I don't know. I guess I get it. I get what you're saying. Like, it seems weird they couldn't just tell us, hey, it's still happening, and here's an update. Right. Here's another new look at it.
It's like, I agree with you, but there's ultimately a point where it is just like weird that we haven't heard about a game. It was like one thing with Elden Ring. Like, I kind of get, like, I don't know. There's so many things there, and there's a lot of moving parts, and that's a game that I could totally see them having to like start from scratch sometimes. Silksong seems like that's pretty much, you make a Hollow Knight too. That's what people want. All right.
I got some stubs open. I am ready.
Next game for the Messenger devs. Oh gosh, yeah, God, Messenger. God, Messenger's good. Cuphead took years. See, Cuphead though, I almost again kind of get, because that happened with Cuphead 1, because animation like that is incredibly hard. Like, I kind of understand what the problem there probably was. We'll see. Hopefully see some cool stuff. Hopefully get some surprises. There'll probably be at least one shadow drop of something or another. I tell you what, I'm not expecting a Silksong shadow drop. Although if that happened, Jesus, I'll be, peace out, Jeff. I'll see you later. I was just even kind of today being like, there's something on my Switch I actually really want to play right now. Like, usually I don't have a lot of half-finished games. Usually I like beat a game. But right now I have Skyward Sword half-finished. I have Shin Megami Tensei 5, like a third, if that, finished, generous, and like barely started Pokemon Diamond. And it's like, none of those I really want to play right now. Especially after just like absolutely loving KOTOR, so I don't know. Basically, really, I've been staying up too late playing Final Fantasy 14 every night anyway, so I should just go to bed when I go to bed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Mike confirming a shadow drops his beat. No, nobody listens to me. Don't worry. I can speculate all I want. I can say ridiculous things and no one cares. As soon as Jeff like posits a single possibility, that becomes breaking news.
Yes. Although Reddit yesterday had the gaming leaks and rumors thing had a thing about how, oh, the Coalition's next game might be a small thing in 2023. Who knew? And it's like, guys, we had this conversation many times before.
Right. Yeah, you've been saying that one for how long now?
What do you want, Christian?
I was just checking in.
Oh,
I can't get over the mic. It sounds so good.
Oh, thank you.
Certainly it's better.
Thank you.
Jeff, make Mike show his year in review for Switch. Okay, guys, how about me and Jeff will both share our year in reviews for Switch live on the next Nintendogs. We'll do that.
I already shared mine on
Twitter.
Twitter.
You can share it again.
I can share it again. Yeah, totally. Mine's, I haven't been playing a ton of Switch because I've been playing, like, old games on emulators and stuff.
Yeah, I want to... See, mine's less than... I played more games this year, but had less time than last year.
Same here. I played about 10 more games than last year.
Probably because of, one, I played so much Final Fantasy 14 this year, and also, this was the first full year of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, so I was playing a lot of those, too.
Hi, chat. Wait, what time is this?
In a minute.
Oh, shit. Okay. How are you doing?
Good. It's spring again.
It is a educational game that teaches children the seasons, and every time they get my Switch, they want it so bad. Hey, it's starting.
Played 16 hours of it. All right, we're starting.
Oh shit! I didn't check the audio. It's coming. Hang on, everybody. Cloud, I'm sorry. All right, you can hear me. How's the talking of the lady compared to that? Hello, chat. What's up? Tell me. That's not Johnny Binyaki. I want my money back.
All right, what are we diving in with?
Hey, from the creators of The Messenger.
Well, how about... Okay, well, that was fast.
I should know.
This looks like...
Ooh, this looks good. This level is good. Thank you, Turbo Sean. Just might get some...
This is that game we knew about, right? No, I'm crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. It was Earth something, right? Or...
Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, that's... I remember an indie developer was making an RPG now, and for some reason I'm like, that wasn't the Messenger people. Then I'm like, oh, it is the Messenger
Stars.
people.
Yeah, we knew about this. Yeah. Yeah, Sea
This
of
game
Stars.
looks great.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Hopefully it has a...
RPGs with modernized elements will want to check
Fans
out
of the genre
Stars.
rejoice.
It tells the story of two children of the solstice.
See if it had a release date before.
And a solar blade
They're
dancer.
not. That's what I'm waiting
They
for.
must combine the powers of the sun and the moon to perform eclipse magic. The only thing that can fend off monsters created by an evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer.
Fluid and engaging turn-based
The
combat.
Fleshmancer.
I like that.
Stunning dynamic lighting.
I'm the Meatmancer.
A world where you can traverse freely and explore every nook and cranny.
I'm the Buttmancer.
That's just scratching the
Gosh.
surface.
Now, there are sometimes these indie RPGs that just do look like absolutely incredible, but then like
It's
it doesn't.
also set in the same
Then like you
universe
play it
as
and you
the
realize why
Mass
actual
Effect
like JRPGs have like a team of 100 people.
You don't need to have played the
Yeah,
Messenger.
true.
There's so many design things that are difficult, but I'm hopeful here.
Some of the music was
Mixed
composed
Bags
by
Productions
none other than the
presents.
renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, who composed music for Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross.
I mean,
and
they're
Xenoblade
getting they're
Chronicles
getting
2.
Yoshinori Mitsuda or whatever to do the music. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, that'd be
That'll be delayed, is what it's gonna be.
holiday. That's a whole nother year. I think it might be fine, but you might
I
be
bet
right.
it's still gonna get delayed. Yeah.
Well, that's not really news then. That's just. I mean, that's slightly better than no release date, but yeah, that doesn't mean much. Looks good though. This game looks like a Skyward Sword dungeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact. It looks a lot like Skyward Sword. Something about it. The Twitch stream's being a little hitchy ditchy for me.
YouTube's running okay-ish. I mean, this game's also not running very great. If that's what you think the problem is.
No, there's like a. Well, maybe I don't know. Olish.
OlliOlli show.
嗨，
Oh, OlliOlli show.
我们是 Underscore Team，很高兴有机会带来这款游戏。Aliisha，希望借由 Asia。
Wait, that game's called Underscore? Or are we looking at something new now?
I think Underscore is the name of the developer.
这也是我们创作 Aliisha 的初衷。希望你可以开始寻找你的伙伴，因为 Aliisha 接下来会在Switch上与大家见面。利用独特的操作玩法，
Aliisha
游戏可以为你与伙伴之间带来非常不一样的体验。我们Switch上见吧，拜。
There's plenty to admire in
It's
this
the sequel to
puzzle
1-2
adventure game.
Switch.
For twin sisters Aisha and Aliisha, cooperation is key
Oh,
in
Aliisha.
safely navigating this
This is a new
absurd
game.
temple.
No,
I
this
think
is the same game.
we were overthinking it.
Creative use of the various input options available on
Switch is
Nintendo
having
Switch.
issues. Okay.
Each sister is controlled
Looks a little bit better
differently,
now.
and you can control both via solo or local co-op play.
Additional games and
Aisha
systems
can
required
use
for
motion
multiplayer mode.
controls with Joy-Con controllers in TV mode.
Imagine that.
And with Aliisha,
Motion
you can use touch
controls.
to
Well,
guide
this game's
the
using
robot
Joy-Con motion controls.
However you choose
Oh,
to
weird.
play,
This is like the game you expect
sisters can
Nintendo
work
to
Wait, is this-
make.
together.
It looks like
like
Portal
Changing
now.
clues and operating devices that can help you go deeper
Weird.
inside the temple. But be careful, it's filled with all
Right,
sorts
Twitch was
of
down,
menacing
AWS, that's right.
monsters and treacherous traps. Some
All right.
of which
If we get any
feature
serious
different
issues, I will
endings.
quickly switch over to YouTube.
The heartfelt, overlapping music when playing with a friend, coupled with the emotional story, will complement your journey to uncover the secrets residing within.
YouTube is
Aliisha,
further ahead.
Oblivion
All
of
right.
Twin Goddesses launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I did not think
spring
those were A's, I'll tell you
2022.
that. Aliisha,
Yeah, me neither.
console exclusive.
And I'm Joe.
It's coming to PC.
We're two
It needs
brothers
touch.
who started our
It needs
own indie studio
all
in
those
order to make
things.
a classic point-and-click adventure game. Today,
Maybe
we're
the
excited
mobile.
to announce our debut title, Loco Motive.
Set aboard a 1930s express train, you find yourself caught in the middle of a deadly mystery, full of twists, turns,
Oh,
and large
point-and-click adventure game on a train?
satisfying puzzles, and clear your name once and for all.
We both
More
grew up
games
playing
should take
point-and-click
place on
adventure games,
trains.
And it's been a long
I agree with that.
ambition for us to put our own spin on it.
Unless it's the last level from Hitman 3 somehow kind of
Yeah.
deliver an unsatisfying final train level.
Yeah, I feel like there would have been. I bet they had ambitions for that, and they're like, we can't. We don't have time.
I was so excited when it was a train level.
Yeah, me too.
Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer, a would-be detective, and Her Majesty's secret
Herman.
There's just one problem. They're the suspects. With puzzles to solve, palms to place, and
I guess.
clues to uncover, they'd better prove their innocence fast, or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts.
Yeah.
It's Loco
Wait, Splinter Cell remake got
Motive.
announced?
No.
Or is it
That would
okay?
be mean.
Ooh.
Let's
I
see.
do
Splinter Cell remake begins development at Ubisoft Toronto.
Loco Motive, a single
Well, Jeff, you have my permission to start writing about that. Yeah,
Climb aboard
yeah.
the Royce
I'll do it.
Express and investigate the suspicious
All right.
Tell
death
people.
of late Future
Gamesbeat.com/write a story.
Lawyer, an amateur detective, and an undercover agent at different points.
Just rude.
Yeah,
I thought
it's-
Ubisoft liked Nintendo.
Inconsiderate.
Cast of quirky characters and solve head-scratching puzzles to prove your innocence. Figure out who done it and what Loco Motive inspired them to murder in the first place. Loco Motive.
Ah, I get it. Loco Motive.
Summer
That's funny. Summer 2022. That looks neat. I'm not gonna write about it right now. Maybe later.
It's almost 1 p.m., you sleepyhead.
To me, a remake takes what you do in a remaster and goes a little bit further with it. They say in the interview here for it, so
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's weird. So they're saying remake straight up.
straight up remake.
Weird.
Here, there's a video. I don't want to log in, you damn bastards.
So this is so weird. They just announced that they've greenlit the development of a Splinter Cell remake. Ubisoft Toronto.
Yes.
This basically sounds like a stop asking us about this announcement. Like, normally you would just wait until you got far in development for this thing. There's been a lot of rumors coming out though too, and people bug them so much. They're like, we'll just say we're making it. Leave us alone.
I think you're right.
Stop being mad at us. Also, they need a win. This, you know what this is? This is they need a win because of that NFT thing that everyone's mad about, isn't
Yeah,
it?
maybe this is what that's about.
Heavily inspired by the aesthetic and storytelling format of the Japanese manga, the game itself is set in Jakarta. We want players to experience this vibrant place we call home, which is also considered as the melting pot of the multicultural people of Indonesia. We cannot wait to let you experience our unique narrative adventure and explore our interpretation of Jakarta.
From the creative director of What Comes After and Coffee Talk comes a stirring narrative about love, loss, and lyricism. Set in Jakarta, Indonesia, Afterlove EP focuses on young musician Rama.
You told Slack I'm writing this, right? I don't need to like word off the or anything. Thank you.
Nope.
By communicating with Chinta's voice inside his head, Rama will learn how to cope with grief, forge new relationships.
I'll let Nintendo make a bad NFT thing if they get to greenlight F-Zero afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm tweeting that too because I think it's funny.
That's a good. Yeah, it's funny.
My microphone's a little loud.
I can. Oh no, no. You don't do it. I'll adjust it on my side.
There are multiple
Okay.
endings based on the choices you make, as well as an original soundtrack from Indonesian band Alfalfa, and striking art direction from Soyatu.
Start anew in Afterlove EP.
Start
launching on
anew.
Nintendo Switch, summer 2022.
Summer 2022. Ooh, I like pans that are also have faces. This Terraria looking stuff here. Terraria with more personality. Hey, it's a banana.
Now hiring. The Snowdrop engine. That's the Division engine, right?
It's the engine being used for the Avatar game and the Star Wars game, is what they say.
Okay.
In that press release.
And this 2D side-scrolling
That's all I
action
know.
platformer should definitely satisfy your craving. You are dead. Well, you were dead, and now you've been revived in a mysterious
Sorry, Dominic. I'll shoot some more Halo soon. I was playing so much Final Fantasy 14. I was playing through the story, so I wasn't streaming that. But I'll stream some more again soon.
Yeah, I've been busy too. I want to play some more Halo. I've been out of the game for a bit.
One dish, for example, might give you the power to serve up new combos.
So you are what you eat.
Literally, this game is a great place to get locally sourced and farm-fresh monsters. So mix and match to get the right meal for your playstyle. And let's not forget the eclectic cast of characters, hilarious side-splitting story, and charming 2D pixel art. Better bring a voracious appetite when Dungeon Munchies.
Yeah, I mean, this looks neat. It doesn't really look like my jam.
Later today.
Jam, huh?
Yeah, Snowdrop is the division. Okay.
Jeg hedder Niels. Jeg er spilinstruktør og lyddesigner hos Bedtime.
Oh, that's the one coming out today, Dungeon Munchies. Okay.
Vores kommende spil, Figment 2, er fyldt med masser af musical boss fights og andre lydlæggerier. For at få de mest punchy lyde, har jeg været ude ved mit træsvær og smadret på havegriller og kaffekander. Musikken i Figment indordner sig efter dig. Vi har brugt rigtig meget energi på musik og gameplay til at spille sammen. Og vi glæder os rigtig meget til at vise jer spillet.
What's happening now?
I'm coming back to the surface.
Gosh, I wish imagine you get to work in a game studio that looks like that.
I know, it's really pretty.
What the hell? This guy lives in a fantasy world. Now. This looks really cool, but also kind of looks like it's running through molasses. Like, I don't know if it's... Yeah. I don't even think it's there. Like, the character movement just looks really sluggish. Oh, it looks really pretty, though.
Oh, very funny. In this musical puzzle adventure game, you'll make your way through a rhythmic world set in the human mind. Unfortunately, nightmares are spreading chaos everywhere. It's up to you to put an end to their fearsome schemes. Play solo or locally with a friend as you wield your trusty sword in engaging combat. Manipulate environments.
Is the friend the bird?
Compelling puzzles and have symphonic showdowns against some.
Maybe just thinking of a stall, the best game where the second player has to play as a bird.
Or trouble.
Figment 2, Creed Valley begins its symphony on Nintendo Switch.
They've got jokes.
2022. A free demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
7 minutes left. We're getting close.
Deep sea diving.
Getting close to Silksong time here.
Check. Drawing? Check. Surviving on.
This is a bunch of card games. That's kind of neat.
That too. A slew of board games from developer
It's kind of fun looking.
are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Go on thrilling and risky treasure hunts in deep sea adventure. Become
that looks
the biggest
neat.
investor in startups. Catch the sketchy rogue and don't get caught in A Fake Artist Goes to New York. And recover supplies with your fellow astronauts to survive
Fake Artist Goes to New York.
Adventure. The games are designed to be easy to understand. They also capture and recreate the feel of their original tabletop versions.
You can play all the games locally.
Oh, these are all
online,
based on
so you
actual
can play with
tabletop
friends
games.
near and far. Get together and play on one system, or create a room with friends. More games will also be added in the future.
Start a game night with Let's Play Oink Games, launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Hi, I'm Javier, CEO and programmer at Heroic Studios.
Hi, I'm Iris. I'm working as an environment artist for our upcoming title, Endling, Extinction is Forever.
We wanted to create a game that raises awareness about how the world may be in the near future if we don't change our consumption habits.
The one guy on the left looks like Matt Jackson from AEW. Sorry, Jeff, what?
I was gonna say, is the shirt blurred out, or is the shirt blurred out? Like, did they blur it out afterward, or? Oh, yeah, it looks like they might have blurred it out afterward. Never mind. I'm like, is the shirt supposed to look that way?
Interesting. Now I'm wondering. I didn't notice that. Jeff, that's a good eye. I'm wondering what's going on there. That must be a Silksong shirt.
I saw that. I'm like, huh? Yeah, there you go. They don't no reference to Silksong ever. That game is dead to us.
No, it's because they're announcing it later. They don't want to spoil it the surprise. That's all.
Sure, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, it's a fox. I don't know. I feel like this whole genre game where you just play as an animal, and every time they show up, a lot of people freak out, and I'm always just like, I don't know.
Yeah, you have a cold dead heart. We know, Mike.
Well, I don't. Maybe I do. Everyone's always like, "Can I pet the dog in this video game?" I'm like, I don't care if I can pet the dog in the game. I need to go to the next objective. It's not a real dog.
When I played The Last of Us Part 2, I did just walk past the dog to get to the next objective. I'm like, no, I'm not going to stop and do this.
You're finally over it.
Well, I never cared about petting the dogs. Now the cats. Like,
no, God.
In this game, blending stealth,
Fox game. See, like, I mean, it looks pretty.
You'll make your way through devastating environments to reach the one place on Earth where humans can't hurt you.
If Silksong's announced, I'll play the first one. Yeah, you should, Donald.
To feed your cubs,
you should.
Teach them new skills to make them less vulnerable.
Oh, you have to hunt other animals.
I really hope they make it.
I do too. But in the end,
I mean, it does
How
look
many
pretty
of your
neat.
cubs survive the perilous journey is up to you.
Endling, Extinction is forever.
Oh,
Launches on
Nintendo's saying that some of your
Spring
babies are gonna die.
2022.
Here's more info
Endling,
about the
Extinction is
skateboarding action
forever.
platformer, OlliOlli World.
It's actually
from our
not true.
friends at
Sometimes-
Roll 7 and Private Divisions.
That's good. Sometimes things come back. Hey, it's
Sometimes
OlliOlli
life
World.
finds a way again.
The OlliOlli World is Radlandia, a nation forged by the skate gods. Join your crew and travel.
Sure, it's a good thing we were doing this live, so we had this our chat here yelling at us about the
Yeah, right?
Splinter Cell thing, because I wouldn't have known.
Me neither. I would have missed it. I did not know that they were going to do that today. I mean, I didn't know it was a remake. I knew they were testing. I just wonder if they that was the decision they made to make it make sense.
It is weird that they're doing it right when this Nintendo thing's happening, right? Like, that can't be super pleasing to Nintendo. There's plenty of time to do it when not this is happening.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nintendo's got plenty of people watching, right? There's probably 100,000 people at least watching this thing. I don't know if this is going to hurt Nintendo. To me, it just hurts the Splinter Cell announcement. So I mean, I don't know.
Get me some of those.
Shit happens is what I would expect them to think, but I guess maybe Nintendo's
I think
very...
that's how you would think.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Nintendo eShop.
Did OlliOlli World have a release date before this?
And I'm
No,
Holly, producer of River City Girls 2.
No.
Bakugan!
Oh,
Bakugan!
you shut the fuck up! We're gonna see River City Girls 2. This isn't the time to joke around. This is an actual good game. You piece of shit. Shut the hell up.
Bakugan! Bakugan!
We were blown away by the response to the first River City Girls. So,
Oh my God.
for the sequel,
Here we
we're
go.
including everything
Here's a game.
fans loved about the original, plus a whole lot more, including online co-op.
We're working really hard to get this game into your hands as soon as
Online
possible.
co-op.
In the meantime, please enjoy our debut trailer
Yeah.
for River City Girls 2.
Oh, baby. Oh, they got that girl back for the music. Good. Yes. Yes, I need it. Oh, yeah. 6 playable characters. Whoa. Very good. Hell yeah.
Girls 2. More baddies to take down?
Of course,
Let's
there's no
go.
real
Right
name.
there with ya. Way Forward is back with the sequel to the acclaimed beat-em-up, River City Girls. There's trouble brewing once again in River City, with higher stakes, meaner streets,
Me and Jude Park
and
are
even
very
more
excited.
over-the-top humor. Take control of one of 6 characters, including returning powerhouses Kyoko and Misako. Each character has their own fighting style and upgradable movesets, which you'll need as you set off on
Kyoko
a
is
new
bae.
quest, picking up where the first game left off.
And when we say new, we mean it. New moves, enemies, areas, items, and a new soundtrack by the first game's composer, Megan
Oh, is this the last thing, though?
Not to mention branches,
This might be the
Probably.
last thing.
as well as a return of a
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it seems like the last thing
They're
left.
lucky they picked the one game I care about, maybe as much as Silksong, then.
What do you say, Paul? Ready to give some
I bet a lot of people are not happy, though, but I'm fine. I'll allow it.
River City Girls 2 punches its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2022. We've got several more indie
Summer.
games coming to Nintendo Switch. From painting the
Oh,
world
they have more.
to a
Okay.
management sim with dinosaurs. Enjoy!
Sizzle real. Sizzle real.
Yeah.
Oh, Chicory's coming. Mike, the way you feel about animal games is how I feel about painting games, or you gotta make the world feel alive again through your art. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's like when there's all those movies about making movies. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like I can tell this is important to these people. But
I can tell you care. Yeah, exactly.
I can tell you feel this strongly, but I don't, you know.
I know a lot of people really like Chicory, and I'm sure I'd probably enjoy it if I gave it time, but. it's just going to be the first game again, or is it like sort of a reboot? The way they talk about it, it's hard to tell.
Funny. I still expect them to somehow make it an open world game.
Same, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's like a hint at that. Like, what does this guy say? It's like, we've got a new engine. It says, what we're doing is exploration and innovation.
One more game. This might be. Yeah, it's not so. What's that logo? Whose logo is that? God damn it! What the fuck is this? Every time. It's like they're setting these other last games up for failure, Jeff. I tell you. I just don't care about this now, and I feel bad about it, and it's very silly of me. And I immediately am like, no, that's not right.
You're a bad person. We get it.
Well, yeah. Also, I need to be writing the thing.
All right, Control F, open.
The critically acclaimed RPG Omori is making its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Travel back and forth between
What's Omori?
two strange and vibrant worlds.
That's Omori.
Brimming with colorful friends and foes to uncover
It looks very. It looks okay. So it's very Earthboundy again.
All right, we're gonna keep it linear like the original games, not make it open world. Explicitly said right here.
Wow. So they knew everybody was gonna worry about that.
Yeah.
And coded much the game.
I think it's a bad call. I would much rather play something like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Wow.
Omori launches on Nintendo Switch.
You know, maybe it's good that they're not getting too ambitious with it. They'll actually be able to release this game.
You're probably right, yeah.
And that's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the lineup of games in today's showcase.
As always, we'd like to thank everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World. Until next time, happy gaming!
So, probably not gonna be Silksong again for a while, huh? Maybe at E3, you think?
At this point, yeah. I'm still surprised. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, it's happening for sure. Especially, I don't know. Well, at least I have one story from this River City Girls 2, which really doesn't have that much news, but I just like that game a lot. It did say summer 2022 for that, right? Yeah. Gonna double check now. Yes, summer 2022.
Thanks for watching with us, everybody. We got,
Yeah.
that's how it is. We're working during this thing.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean for that long awkward silence there, but I'm about to publish this story.
Yeah, and I'm about to just update this with this last little bit.
It seems like people really like Omori.
I mean, I like it when when the moon hits my eye like a big pizza pie, so I get it.
Yeah, people is like, I need Omori.
I saw somebody in our chat say Omori equals Snorri, which is, I don't know if that's true, but it's funny.
Later, Pablo.
Again, it's just like, well, for one thing, like, I'm not. We're talking about genres of like indie games or genres of games, like the whole Earthbound. Like, it's another thing where usually I'm not too interested unless it's Undertale, which is incredible, but. Amori is fucking depressing. I mean, it looks depressing. Like, I think that's what I honestly think that's the vibe they're going for.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Pretty sure that's what they're going for.
Maybe.
I really like that Moto Loco.
Yeah, that looks neat. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's
Play
pretty good.
adventure game.
A Loco Motive, that's the name. Oh, chat can hear the typing. The typing is excessive.
Yeah, I mean, that's the life we live.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get that with these. We're working while we react to these things.
Yeah,
I feel like they're missing out on the ASMR angle of the streams.
So no open world, but that might mean Toronto can get this game out at a reasonable time, in a reasonable time frame.
What else did Toronto make?
I don't know. That's a good question. I should put it in the article. Hang on.
No,
Oh, I can get closer to the mic.
I can get much closer to the mic. I can get this close to the mic.
Is this the ASMR part of the stream?
I think this is it. Gotta be honest, I don't really know what ASMR really is or does, but
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this is it.
They're the Far Cry 6 people.
This feed is too long.
Yeah, it's the Far Cry 6 people, which is not what I was expecting. Also, Watch Dogs Legion.
So the biggest news coming up from this indie world is Splinter Cell. That's weird.
Yeah, right. They also did make Splinter Cell Blacklist, Jeff, which I think is the last actual Splinter Cell, right?
Those are pretty good. I really like those.
They were like the actiony ones, but they were good at it. They were fun still.
Oh yeah.
Which one did I play? It's a Conviction.
They were the ones that came out with the like leaving the ghosts behind the last time you were seen.
What's funny is like there was a Hitman game like that, Hitman Absolution, which is basically like
but that game sucks.
Some people like it, but it's just so different from what you expect from this.
All right, I got my story published. I'll put it in the Slack. I'm going to stream Sifu here in a couple minutes. I'm going to do it on Twitch, though, everybody. Twitch.tv/JeffGrubb. So if you want to hang out with me there, I'll be over there in a minute after I get a few things sorted. Actually, I got to make sure
I would like to hang out with you.
Sounds good. All right, yeah. You can hang out with me.
Sounds
Let's do it.
fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. We'll have the Game Speak Decides on Friday. Tune in for that.
I personally apologize. Silksong didn't show up.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
What the fuck, bro?